I'm really just here at 1 a.m. thinking about my life, thinking about how I'm planning to move forward with my life. I've been procrastinating. I've been telling myself I needed to do this, actually have this thinking session that I needed to just make it more like set goals for different aspects of my life, like my career, my health, relationships. And so I just took out a couple of minutes to think through my insecurities and make a decision on how I'm going to, from now on, deal with these insecurities. Um, and I have written down, because I hate how some of my insecurities just cripple me in the middle of the day, when things like when they come up, like if gain a little bit of weight or a lot or whatever. If I gain weight and I look at myself in the mirror, I hate how it takes so sometimes days for me to get over me trying not to starve myself just so that I can lose weight, for me to just like keep fighting my brain to say, Barlkiss, no, you're not going to starve yourself. You're going to eat even though it seems like you're not hungry, because your brain is trying to make sure that you don't feel hungry so that you cannot eat, and then you think you're going to lose weight. Um, I also, yeah, a couple of months ago, I came to the conclusion that I was going to stop trying to lose weight and focus on my tendency to starve myself, focus on that first. And once I get over that, it will be easy for me to deal with something else. And I thought it was going to be easy. See, honestly, when I decided that, I felt like, oh, I've gotten to the final bus stop. Like, I'm not going to have that issue again. I'm not going to try to starve myself again. But I would tell you that that's a lie. That's a very big lie, because practically every month, if not every week, I've still gone through. I go through days and hours of trying to just convince my brain not to that I'm not going to starve myself. That I'm going to eat, and if I eat healthy and I move, I'm going to stay healthy, like even if I don't lose weight and all of that. So um I just took out a couple of minutes, and because I've been ruminating these things, so my weight, my body image, my body issues, my what's it called, I keep forgetting this particular one, my imposter syndrome, I have that too. So it's like how we work. I feel like I'm still going to sit down and do a video on all of these things, but how my imposter syndrome, every time it pops up, so every time I have a new task to do or something I'd never tried before, I just keep, there's just this part of my head that keeps trying to make me feel like I can't do it or I'm not good enough. And yeah, so I've been, for this 2020 has just been, and the whole lockdown has just given me time to think about these things, but I needed to write them down. So what I did was, I opened a note on my Evernote and I just wrote out all my insecurities, and right in front of them I wrote a line or two or three lines, for whenever I feel like I'm going through this, struggling with any of those insecurities. Once I see that line, it reminds me of of the decision that I've already made about that particular, what's it called, insecurity. So like for my weight and body image issues, what I wrote is that the goal is to stay healthy, be strong and flexible, and that's it. That's really it. I'm not focusing on my weight or how much I weigh. I just want to be fit. I want my heart to be good. I want my internal organs to be good. I don't want to have any breathing issues or any blood pressure issues or any blood sugar or cholesterol issues and kidney issues and things like that. I just want to be healthy and fit. And also with strength, I want to have a very good, very strong core. I want to be able to just have a strong core, because it's very important. It's one of the very most important things in fitness. A very good core, very strong core. And I also want to be flexible. I've always wanted to be flexible. I've always wanted to be able to do cartwheels and do calisthenics and do splits and all of that. And I still, of course, that's the goal. So I just have to. So every time, anytime it comes to my head to say, oh, Barlkiss, you've gained weight, I'm going to always just remind myself that, Barlkiss, the goal is to be fit, strong, and flexible. That's it. I just want to be healthy, fit, strong, and flexible. And that just reminds me of course, because I've already thought about all of these things. That just reminds me of everything, like the entire detail. Of course, like I said, everything is in my head. So that line is just a reminder of, Barlkiss, this is the decision that we have already made. This is what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do. So what else? For my finances, so I have was it last year or this year, I started my journey to financial independence. And that's when I actually started saving. I In 2017, I resigned from my first job, and I took a couple of months off because of health reasons. And so by the time I was coming into 2019, I didn't really have money. So of course, I made a decision. My goal is to be financially independent. And a lot of why it is an insecurity for me now is because I see some of my mates that have more money than I do. I see people balling, and I can't ball because, first of all, my income is not that great, and I'm trying to save and invest, and it seems like it's just a trickle. It feels like it's not enough. So my reminder for that is that slow and steady wins the race. Few drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time, 1,000 naira at a time. I mean, I can't let my fear of not having enough cripple me or stop me from actually saving money or investing the little that I have. I mean, if I invest 50k today, I'm going and I get my returns, I'm going to reinvest that, and then reinvest that, and of course, in a few months down the line, that money would have more than doubled. So yeah, that's that about that, as far as that is concerned. What else? I also have this insecurity of with spirituality, and me struggling with my religion. I'm losing my religion every day. Yeah, so I have this insecurity of how, because I'm learning and relearning, unlearning the things that I grew up with. So I constantly question myself on if what I currently have in my head is what it should be, with concerning spirituality and religion. And because, I mean, I've gotten to a point in my life where it's my relationship with God is the most important, and that's my line. Whenever that insecurity comes up, my relationship with God is what is most important, not what a religious leader has to say, really, not even what a religion has to say. Not what the religious leader has to say, not what the religious community has to say. As far as I am at peace with myself and with my relationship with God, that's fine. That's absolutely perfect. What else? So yeah, that my line for that spirituality issue is that my relationship with God is the most important, the most important. And because of the kind of relationship I have with God, ultimately, if I feel at peace with whatever it is that I'm doing, then I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. um what else was I going to say? I'm trying to remember something else that was on the note that I wrote. What else? What else? What else? Yes, relationships slash marriage. So I very much would love to get married. I am an hopeless romantic. A hopeless romantic. Um and because it's not really okay. Well, I mean, I wrote it as an insecurity because it's one of those things I question myself about. Am I making the right decision? Am I actually are my standards too high? Um, I mean, I know that my standards are not too high, are not even high, and because I was talking to my girls was it a few weeks ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, and I mentioned, I mean, I wrote it there, I mentioned it to them, it was on WhatsApp, I mentioned it to them that as the day go by and the more I learn and the more I become a better person and the more I work on myself, my standards keep becoming even higher and higher and higher because I'm not even who I was yesterday. So that's why I'm saying that my standards are not high. I know for a fact that my standards are not high. I mean, I honestly hate how our brains can try to just play games with us. Like, I know the truth. I know the truth. I know that my standards are not too high okay, my line for that is my standards are not too high and I'm not going to settle for less. My peace of mind over anything else, I don't mind. Well, first of all, I don't even mind living alone. I don't mind being by myself, as much as I know that it would be an amazing thing to have a beautiful partner, a beautiful marriage. That, of course, two good heads are better than one, but yeah, I would rather have my only good head and not um use my fear of being alone, which is, I actually don't have that fear of being alone, but let's just say, use my, for lack of better words or better expression, use my fear of being alone and then get with a bad head and then just put myself in trouble. So I'm not going to do that. So I just have to, that comes up once in a while, especially when I'm talking with my friends about guys, and I mean, when I'm chatting with people, sometimes as I'm texting, I'm asking myself if what I'm writing makes sense or if it is not coming from a condescending place. Yeah, so there's that. So I'm at a point in my life where, in my career life, where I'm not I honestly have, I'm currently, the job I have right now is is actually the best I've had ever. The working environment is amazing. I have amazing colleagues. My bosses are superb. Um, but I'm in that space where I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not sure what next. And I hate that I don't know. I hate that I'm not sure. I hate it so much. So it's like I question it all the time, all the time, all the time. And it's like, sometimes again, like I said, that I get crippled by my insecurities. I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing this, or I'm not doing enough. Like, if I'm actually going to be in this field, I should start taking courses. I should start researching more, start doing more things. So my line for that is that I my goal in life, in my career, is I want to be able to enjoy my means of making a living. I don't want to just have a job for making money. I don't want that. I do not want that at all. So that alone reminds me that I should take my time. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm not rushing anywhere. I'm going to take my time to figure out if this is actually what I want to do. I'm going to take my time to figure out the steps to the next stage. If I'm actually going to pursue this, what do I need to do? I'm giving myself time to be comfortable enough with this career and with this field, to be sure that okay, now we can now start making other steps. Sometimes I just, maybe because of the, I mean, because of the kind of person I am, I'm, once I make a decision, I just want to run with it. Like I want things to happen now, like immediately. I want things to just happen right now. So with me taking my time with my career and my job and my source of income, it feels weird to me, and I know that it's also coming from a place of fear. I'll talk about that in another video, but yeah, so I have to constantly remind myself that my goal is to enjoy my job. It's not to work to make money. So if I haven't found that, I'm going to take my time to find that, because I'm not going, a lot of, we spend so much of our day, so much of our life working. And so I don't want to have a work, I don't want to be in a job where, well, I'm only doing the job because of money. I want to be able to enjoy my means of making a living. So that was the final one that I wrote. I think I just wanted to mention also that what's it called, I'm not showing my face in this video because my hair is not covered and I didn't plan to do this. I just randomly decided, like I said, at 1 a.m. is almost 2 now. I just randomly decided to after to sit down and just do that draft that I said I was going to that I said I'd been ruminating and I'd been procrastinating to do. And then I just decided to turn on my video, my camera, and just do this. So yeah, uh forgive me, but I really enjoyed this video. I've watched it back. I'm just doing this last clip. I've watched it back and I know that I'm going to post this. So if you watched to this point, thank you so much for sticking till this end. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. So I'm going to, each of these insecurities that I mentioned, I'm going to have a topic on each of them. So I'm going to have separate videos for all of this. Maybe not I mean, I don't know what the titles will be yet, but I'm going to have separate videos for all of this. So since you've already started the gist with me, why don't you subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell so that you can get notifications when I post new videos, so that you can listen to the full gist. I mean, you don't want to listen to the full gist. Also, like this video and leave a comment in the comment section. Let's chat, let's talk about your own insecurities. What insecurities do you have, and how have you been trying to deal with these insecurities? My name is Barlkiss, and I would love to talk to you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for sticking by. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Don't worry, I'll show my face in the next video, hopefully. I promise I will.